Might check 1, 2. Maybe I'll take these things off. Okay. Let's grab some things. Alright, so welcome to the channel. I know it's been a minute since I've recorded anything, but I thought I might take a break in the schedule. I had the benefit of having this customer drop off the vehicle, so that gives me time to create a video like this. Most of you that are mobile detailers know the struggle that is to record content in this format, a large format, long video, when you're out at a customer's home and trying to hustle through, especially now in the summer. It's really hot, so it just makes it a little harder, challenging. So I figured I'd take advantage and show you my clay and seal package for vehicles. And what I'm going to be using is actually a product that I haven't used before, that is made by Phoenix COD, and that is glossy wax. I've used normally Just Car is usually the brand that I use for waxes. Most of you know that's usually what I promote on my channel, is to use that for mainly RVs is what I get wash and wax packages for. But Aaron was awesome enough to challenge me and send me out this bottle of gloss and wax, and he told me to try it out. So I'm going to try it out for the first time on this truck, and we'll see how it holds up. As always, part of the process with our clay and seal is to clay it. It's kind of in the name. People know it as a wash and wax, clay and seal. I mean, there's a bunch of other names that people might call it, but clay and seal, wash and wax, same difference. What we're doing is doing a full wash DECON step. Normally that consists of some kind of clay treatment, whether that's a clay bar or a clay mitt or a rag. There's a bunch of different medias to use for clay treatment, followed by obviously rinsing off the iron decontamination once you do the clay, and drying the vehicle, then waxing it. So in the DECON step, what I'm going to be using is something a little different. So normally what I use, because I like to impact the vehicle the least amount, so I use a clay towel. And this is usually, I mean, this one's been through it. I've used it a ton. It's one of my favorite clay towels to use. It's awesome. It's nice and thick. As DIY Detail promotes, to fold it in quarters, so that way you have that thickness to protect against, you know, any kind of uneven pressure, but also too, it just gives your hand a little more comfort when you're doing the clay part of it. So this I really love, but my friends over at DIY said they had a new and improved version, so they sent me one here, and this one is actually pretty cool. So we'll be using it on this detail, and this one actually cuts it in quarters, so it makes it super foolproof. It makes it really easy to fold it in quarters, and you don't have to worry about kind of degrading. Like here where I normally would fold, you would see like kind of a little bit of a deterioration of the clay towel because I'm constantly folding it, so those areas aren't as effective as the rest of it. So they fixed that problem by creating a towel that's already cut in quarters, which is awesome. So I'll be using this today on this one, and it should work awesome if it's exactly the same as the original one. It's, like I said, one of my favorites. It's a great little towel to use. So we'll be using that. We'll be using, of course, DIY Details Iron DECON. I'm going to be using the gloss and wax for the body of the paint. And then I will be using ceramic gloss for the glass and trim. This vehicle has a lot of chrome, as you can see back there, and I think that the ceramic gloss will work really well for those areas and really make it kind of pop, as well as the glass will help with kind of protection and beading and all that. So let's take a quick tour of what the vehicle looks like right now, and then we'll get into the process. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so the fun thing about detailing outside as a mobile detailer is dealing with the sun, especially in the summer. Here in the desert, it could be anywhere between 95 on a good day and upwards of 115. Today is not too bad, so I started pretty early, which helps. And so to take advantage of the fact that the morning sun, and choosing the lesser of two evils really, the morning sun is a little nicer to you when it comes to detailing than the afternoon sun. So I tried to rush through the passenger side and the windshield and the front end, because those are facing the sun, so that way I can get through that first with the wash, the decon, and clay treatment. So hood, glass, and that whole side of the vehicle is all done. I'm going to be moving on to this side, which is all primarily shade, so I can take a little more time and not have to rush through. And yeah, once that's all done, then we'll move on to applying the wax on the body of the paint, applying ceramic gloss by DIY Detail on the glass, trim, all that good stuff, probably the front end. Yeah, so let's get back to work. Alright, so first things first is we're going to use ceramic gloss on the trim and the front end and the glass. So basically the whole front end here, we're going to put it on the side mirrors, we're going to put it on all the glass parts and the bed cover as well. So I'll show you how I do that process. Basically just spray it on the towel, spray a couple sprays on the surface, and then just wipe it in, level it off, and then we should be good to go. And after that we'll move on to the wax part of it. I'm going to flip the towel, rub it in. We got that nice gloss, especially on this metal trim here. It's really a nice touch and super easy to use. Smells great and has really awesome beading properties. It's going to really help with cleanup for like bugs, dirt, grime. It's a really solid product, so it's definitely going to give the customer some great results when it comes to maintaining after we're done. now we can move on to the actual wax. Now you gotta give it a nice little shake. And I like to use my 6-inch, and I should probably get something smaller, like a 5-inch or whatever, but this works. I keep it on low, and it does a good job moving around the car. So this is a Griot's Garage 6-inch red foam pad I use as my waxing pad. There's a ton of options out there that you can use, but this is what I like to use. So put a few dots, and then we'll start from top to bottom. Alright guys, so we're all done. We finished up this project. Came out looking beautiful. In the end, the gloss came out really good. Ceramic gloss was great to work with. I've used that product plenty of times. I'm sure most of you watching this video has as well, and if you haven't, definitely check it out. It's a really great, easy to use product that provides you with some great gloss and protection, especially for projects like this, which is just a clay and seal or wash and wax on vehicles. Gloss and wax, definitely a great product. We'll have to test longevity of it because I'm not really sure how long it lasts. Like I've said before, I use a Jazz car. I'm confident in it lasting anywhere from 3 to 6 months because I use it on RVs and I maintain those RVs, so I'm confident with the longevity there. So this is a new product, and I'll just have to keep playing with it. But I love the scent, easy to use, really great in direct sun. Gives you good working time, easy wipe off, and yeah, overall it's a really great wax to use. And Aaron shared a few great pieces of information on it, so it seems like a really solid wax. So definitely check it out. And yeah, so thank you for tuning in, and we'll see what the next one is. Hopefully I get one out pretty quickly. Thanks guys, see you on the next one.